We are ready.
All right, so I am a PE guy. So I did my independent bibliography presentation on something that I think is important. I'm not trying to sell CrossFit by any means. I love to exercise, and that's just my type of exercise. But let me put the other arrow. So my design project is going to be a spin-off of CrossFit, so I want to do a boot camp. And so this is really geared to anybody that is interested in exercising, that doesn't want to really jump into a CrossFit class, because a lot of people hear the stereotypes like, oh, you got to be this age and you got to lift this much weight, but no. So everything that they do in CrossFit can be scaled down. And so by that I mean simplified. So even the movements itself, you can be old, young, male, female, adaptive, anything like that. So, and this hasn't gotten kicked off yet. We were about to do this at my gym at Boardtown CrossFit, and then our gym was having problems with the contract, so we're trying to negotiate a move or an expansion, so it's got a little hectic, so we had to push this back. But it is something that I really want to do, and I'm certified to do this. So who can participate? I think I hit it on everybody, but I really want, I really like the classes of the older a crowd, I guess you could say. Yeah. Well, they're understanding, they're there, they want to participate, instead of, the college kids are there because it's cool, it's CrossFit, yada yada. Anyway, so the boot camp. So the goal is to stay moving for 15 minutes. I know that's kind of a long time, but in that, okay, so we get there, we huddle up, we discuss what's going on each day. We take them through a warm-up. I actually saw a pretty cool video on Instagram the other day. It had them doing musical chairs. So you play the music, and the chair was a medicine ball. And so to warm up, they would do like lunges while the music was playing, and the music stopped, and had to sit on the medicine ball. So different stuff like that. We're trying to warm up. We played tic-tac-toe. You take the medicine ball, run over there, put it on the spot. So you got to kind of be creative. And then once we warm up, we come back together. We make it a strength session. Once I teach the movements, okay, now they're going to be really simplified because it is a boot camp. We don't want to throw anybody right into, the high-skilled movements by no means. And that's something that I want to emphasize, because the first gym that I ever went to, they kind of just, all right, man, there's the class, go have fun. And I'm like, well, they throw on some weight on the bar. I'm like, well, I can't really do this. What's the problem? So I didn't really stay there that long. So I talked to friends and jumped gyms, and that's where I am now. So the boot camp, we discussed to be 6 weeks or 8 weeks. 8 weeks long, so 3 days a week, 6 or 8 weeks long. And so my goal here is to teach the movements of CrossFit, and so that they can know and understand that these movements can be performed elsewhere. Okay, you don't have to be in a gym to perform CrossFit. So I could do a CrossFit workout right there on the floor. We can squat, push-ups. Everybody hates burpees. Yes. Do you know what a burpee is?
Yes.
Yes, everybody hates burpees. For those of you who don't know a burpee, okay, so I'm not going to do it because I'm in kind of color. You want me to do it?
I don't know, just
We could do a burpee in that.
I'm going to take my phone.
Show us a burpee.
All right, so
You can show us burpee.
illustrated burpee.
You're
Everybody
right.
hates it. All right. So a burpee. I'm just going to flop down on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, my chest and quads are on the ground, and I stand back up. I jump.
And that's a burpee.
That is a burpee. That's
all right.
Oh,
okay.
quickly.
Quickly.
Okay.
So, and everybody hates those. It's that simple. You throw yourself down, you stand back up, you jump. Okay.
How long?
How many times?
Yeah.
How long? So different workout calls for different numbers. So like a smaller workout, 5-minute workout, might have a low rep, like 10 or less. Or we could go, the longer workouts have a little more. And so the workouts vary from a couple minutes to an hour or longer. just depending on what the program is and essentially what we want to do for that day. What do we want to reach? What goal do we have for that day? Okay, do we want to try and get stronger today or conditioning? Stuff like that. Look, why? Alright, so like I said, I want to motivate individuals to get active, whether you're young, older, male, female. I want them to take what they learn in my class, take it elsewhere. Maybe I could teach their kids. Maybe they could share the knowledge elsewhere, or take it to their home gym or in their garage, and their kids are, oh, Mom, what is that? That's cool. Can I participate? You know, so that's getting them started exercising at a young age. The atmosphere and camaraderie. Okay, the atmosphere in a gym. Everybody's doing the same workout, so the atmosphere is all positive. The workout may just kill you, emotionally, physically, and then that's where the camaraderie really comes in effect. Is I get done with my workout, I'm gasping for air, laying on the floor while I look over and I see somebody else struggling. I'm like, come on, you can do it, you know, just stick with it. Because I know exactly what they're feeling because I just finished, right? So you want to cheer everybody on until the last person's done, and then you go around and get high fives and all of that. It's really cool. It's really neat. If you don't never experience that, I mean, it's something to. It's very cool. So the class. So right now, CrossFit classes range from 5 to 20 people, depending on the time of day. So you're never alone, that was a big thing. That's why I kind of got away from the normal gym with just the dumbbells, and you bench, you curl, you squat, and that was it. So it got really boring. I kept doing the same things over and over and over again. But I was by myself, and so I really couldn't get any motivation out of it. With this class, everybody is doing these same muscle groups, not necessarily the same movements, because you have somebody who's more experienced, more skilled, stronger. They're going to do something a little more advanced. Although it may be the same movement, I may have a little heavier weight than Kristen, or Kristen may have heavier weight than me. But we're all hitting the same muscle groups. We do a lot of body weight stuff. I would essentially want to do a lot of body weight stuff, boot camp. So pull-ups can be simplified to ring rows, or I think in the Sanderson they've got the RTX bands, maybe, right? Yeah, so we can go with those. Push-ups, we would scale. So normal. Alright, so the normal push-up, okay, be a plank, chest to ground, and push up. So one way we could scale that is just have the rest on our knees, okay, and push up like that. And if we can't do that, we could always get up against a wall, right?
Love it.
Push up. Okay, same muscle groups. It's all adaptive. So found some pretty cool
Research articles?
yeah, research articles. Pretty cool articles when I was looking up some information on this. So in the article, elastic band exercises. So this one by MC Chen, he did a study of wheelchair-bound older adults. So they were in a nursing home, and so one thing that they did is I should have brought one, but I didn't, an elastic band. So everybody's got an idea of what an elastic band is, right? So it's real stretchy. They have different sensitivities. So the thicker the band, the harder it is to pull apart. So they may have started with something really small. So they would conduct exercises with these bands. So maybe pull apart, pull up and down. You could hook it on something and pull it out. Anyway, so very positive results here, and they actually implement it into their routines for every day. And so this just shows that I thought it was cool because they're getting active and they're wheelchair bound, like, well, what's my excuse kind of thing. So I thought that was very, very cool. All right, the next one. So this one, Ether, Morgan, and Lubman's Lubens, terrible with names. So they did a study for teens beneficial in CrossFit. So in their article, Improving Health-Related Fitness in Adolescents, the CrossFit Teens Randomized Controlled Trial. So they took two groups of teenagers, the control group, and the group that went through the workouts. They actually took them through an 8-week period. So the ones that participated in CrossFit over other fitness programs, the CrossFit teens benefited through flexibility, muscular fitness, which means they got stronger, and cardiorespiratory fitness, which means they got fitter. Their aerobic capacity increased, which means they could use more oxygen, so they didn't get tired as easy. And so this is a pretty heavy topic when we talk about CrossFit and just working out with weights in general. Is it okay for teens to lift weights? You know, what age is appropriate to start kids on weights? I believe it was 7th grade when we first started lifting weights. Maybe mistaken, but 7th grade. So 13 right there. Personally, I haven't even found anything that says you can't lift weights at a 13. Even I see a lot of videos on the internet of actual kids under 13 lifting weights, but it's not heavy. They want to focus more on the correct form. They want to get the fundamentals down, and then once they age, you can start throwing on a little weight. Also, another big topic is muscle growth, stunting the growth, which I've seen, and here again, it's not proven. What I've read is that exercising with weights is okay as long as you eat enough. So we want to replenish what the muscles have just lost. What does that is we exercise, and if we don't replenish that muscle, the muscle's not growing. So we want to replenish what the muscle, like I said, just lost in the exercise. The benefits of high intensity functional training fitness programs for military personnel. Okay, so also really cool by Haddock Hangrick, two other names that I cannot pronounce. They discussed why it was important for the military to take part in CrossFit. Okay, CrossFit is high intensity training, and so they said that it's the most real life for training situations. So we got short time with high volume, high intensity. And so their big thing is they never know what situation they're going to be put in. So CrossFit kind of trains for that situation where I can be thrown into anything and be well equipped with what I need. Whether it's short training with high volume or longer with less volume. Okay, so even if we're going to go lift weights or go run a mile or 5K or whatever, it's still accommodating for that. And with those short time periods, with high volume means we want to hit it hard. We want to go. And with the longer workouts, with the intensity not so high, it means we want to try and find a pace. We want to stay consistently throughout the 15, 20, 30 minutes, however it is. And it's just like running. If I asked whoever to run 3 miles, I wouldn't expect them to start off in a dead sprint, right? Kind of makes sense. So we would kind of ease into that through the first half mile. Can I pick it up a little? Yes, I can, so I'll pick it up a little. And then the last, I'd say quarter mile, sprint it up. Okay, so that's kind of what a CrossFit workout is like. Health promotion, impact benefits, health benefits, social relations, and enjoyment on exercise continuation. So, in this article, it studies individuals who either quit or continue exercising based on their environment and enjoyment and your interaction with other people. Also a cool thing that CrossFit does, okay, you get to meet other people, different backgrounds, and so this study actually showed that